Let's talk a little bit more about marketing. So marketing is probably the number one question that I get asked when I'm working consulting with these gym owners is how do I get leads in the door? And the reality is there's a bunch of different things that go into marketing. We could shoot probably a 2-hour video on this. We're gonna try to keep it to just a couple basic tips today. But the one thing that has changed for me over time with marketing and owning gyms and consulting with a bunch of gym owners is I used to think that we had to do all the marketing ourselves. I need to be the one that was building the lead pages, doing all of our social media posts, doing our website, all that kind of stuff. And while that stuff is very valuable to learn, especially at the beginning part of your business and owning a business, I'm a big believer of being able to outsource a lot of that stuff. If somebody can do something better than you can and they're more experienced at it, I'm okay paying that person to be able to utilize that and maximize that. So for us, we do have companies that we work with that do our website, our SEO, our Facebook and Google ads. We still do a lot of our own social media posts, but we do have companies that are taking care of all of the online marketing stuff for us, and that has been huge in being able to grow our business, and it's well worth the investment that we put into that. I do think with marketing though, if you are outsourcing it to another company, you still need to have a thumbprint on what your marketing look like. So with the companies that we outsource our marketing to, I'm still talking to them basically on a weekly basis about what do our ads look like, what are the type of clients we're trying to attract, what's the message in our brand that we're portraying online. So even if you do outsource it, you still need to have your thumbprint on it and kind of understand the makeup of your brand and your marketing and what goes into that. With the marketing thing, our goal is to be able to get about at least 20 new leads per month for any of our training gyms, because we know if we're getting at least 20 leads a month, we should be converting at least half of those to our trial membership. So if we get 20 leads per month, at least 10 of those leads are going to be doing our trial membership, which would kind of be the bare minimum of number of trials we would want per month. So how do we get those 20 leads? The thing with lead generation now is I'm a big believer of having multiple lead sources going. It used to be where you could just put all your eggs in the Facebook basket or the Instagram basket and be able to generate leads that way. Now with Facebook and the different algorithms and stuff like that, some months it works, some months it doesn't work, it seems like. So you have to have other sources going along as well. I'm a big believer of having at least like 3 to 5 different marketing tracks going at one time to be able to kind of maximize your lead generation. That way, if one of them's not working one month, the other one is working, and you really diversify your marketing that way. Some sources that I believe you absolutely have to have as far as marketing goes. You have to have an online presence. You have to have a really good website. That should be going all the time. You should be getting leads off your website every month. You should be maximizing your SEO with that. I'm a big believer of having some type of ads going, whether it's Facebook or Google or both. Facebook's been getting a little bit better. We had shied away from that for a while. Right now we are doing more Google ads though than we do Facebook. We've had a little bit more success with that. You should also have some type of in-house referral campaign for your members so that they know what that looks like and they are incentivized to referral members. You should refer other members. You should also have some type of community partnerships going. I'm a big believer of being, the face of fitness in your community and having partnerships with chiros, gyms, stores, just different places where your members are going to be at or where members that you're trying to attract are going to be visiting. So having community partnerships is huge to be able to generate leads. And then as far as other lead stuff goes, I'm still a big believer in email marketing. I think a lot of people have kind of shied away from email marketing, but I think having a good email list and constantly nurturing them, educating them can be a big thing in lead generation as well. So again, with the marketing, there's a million different ways we could go with it, but I'm a big believer of having 3 to 5 different tracks going to really get those 20 leads or more that you're trying to get in each month. If you need any help trying to set up any of these lead generation funnels or processes, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help with that, but hopefully it gives you some ideas to really be able to get the amount of leads in each month that you need to be able to really grow and thrive with your business. Thanks.